Welcome back to Epic Tavern. We're picking up exactly where we left off. Everybody's checked out of the infirmary. No one needs to use the bathhouse. Looking good. And our heroes have grown in power. This is our land pirate. He was one of our social types that we were going to add. I think we'll do that. Let's just go big on his social skills and a little bit of acrobatics just for fun. We're on the lookout for Double J. She was only single J. When the first Netherhound entered the tent, I knew we were doomed. The soldiers were all too wounded to fight, and the rest of us were just kids. These tavern growers have some sad, desperate stories. Well done, my stealthy friends, Ramsey says, chomping into the apple. But now for the real test. Millstone's butcher. Gorn Flesh Cleaver owns a Evershop dagger that I want for my collection. He's away in the Arthalises for his brother's wedding, which means his shop is unguarded. I'm on the lookout for someone new to hire as a reward from a recent quest. So if I'm pausing, looking at the list of patrons, rolling a 7, then that's what I'm up to. Some assembly acquired. The Netherling on a string toy the heroes retrieved from Wilbur is acting weird. Originally it said, let's be friends when squeezed, but now it just asked the bartender for a bowl of blood, pay a return trip to the workshop, and return the defective toy. Who says it's defective? The orc temperament combined with the combustibility of Fire Mage is a dangerous combination. There's a reason my tribe exiled those who burned within. Alright, let's get some service. Hey, can I talk to you? Bugger off. Okay.
Huh?
No, 27. Should have taken an 80 instead of a 70. A mother's love. Drusilla approaches the bar, note in hand. I just received a tip on the whereabouts of my last surviving sister. I need to find her before my mother kills her like she did my other sisters. Alright, I think that's a legit quest. Let's do that one. Are you crashing? No. Drusilla's gotta go on that one. Fair enough. We have no idea what to expect here. Interesting. Okay, well, that makes me want to just bring higher end people. So we need somebody with mind. We already have a pretty good slate of leadership, but we're gonna go big. And then, oh wait, it's filling in. Never mind, it's back. For a second there, I thought they weren't gonna tell us what to expect. And then we've got requests for some survival. Let's mix it up. Let somebody else go. Let's get the doctor trained up a little bit. Ooh, the tradition, though, could probably level up. But he has no survival skills. Let's level up the doctor. And we're gonna go forth. In search of Drusilla's sister. I always love the start of a new journey. How far away is this thing? Meets a man who claims that at a crossroads, the party meets a man who claims every word he speaks is a lie. Okay. I think we all know this one. But isn't that a lie? Of course not, the man says. Or wait, yes. Give me a minute to think about it. I mean, I wouldn't be thinking about this. The party continues on. I mean, if he tells us that everything that he tells us is a lie, then that must be a lie, which means that everything he tells us isn't a lie, which means it's still a lie. The party stops to explore an abandoned sanitarium. Or at least they thought it was, until an untold trio of drooling psychopaths charged from the shadows. Oh my goodness. Two precise rolls failed. Luckily I had some extra juice in the party. Take a back alley shortcut. As we almost get hit with a smoldering bucket of sludge, which I guess is more our fault than his. Don't mind us. $125 gold to spend the afternoon extracting ore. We'll rest. This bite wound isn't getting any better. Ty winces at his left arm. Fear not, I know the trick. Rub 2 of these into the wound and eat the third. In that order. Works every time. Goes to a bush and gives him some herbal remedies. Even though we have a doctor and a paladin who knows medic. But whatever. In a small village, a hawker is offering games of chance at her stall. Yeah, I think we've done this one a couple times as well. Expose the cheat. Cursed by blood magic to die at the hands of her daughter. Ah. Mother killed 5 of my 6 sisters already out of paranoia. Gerda and I sent away separately as children to hide us. Aha. As they approach the meeting place, a figure leaps from the shadows at Drusilla and is immediately battered to the ground by the angry she-orc. After a bit of bludgeoning, he reveals Gruda's whereabouts. Mother will pay for this. A heavily scarred bandit laughs, pushing a merchant down in the mud. As 3 fellow thugs seize his cart, the heroes move to intercept. Not so fast. I always wanted to say that. A heavily scarred bandit laughs, pushing a merchant down. Okay, we got this again. Lots of heavily scarred bandits and merchants with carts being pushed down into the mud. We're setting up camp. Looks like we're okay on supplies. Let's just push on through. Well, I still don't see anybody with the name Double J.
Oh.
I get that you're getting all chatty with the patrons, but it's not my thing. Please respect that. Okay. Gonna have to pile through all of that gruff exterior. Let's see if we can do a round at this table. Let's see if we can do 2 rounds at this table. Oof, let's stop. Quit while we're ahead.
Oh.
We ended up at that table again. Let's get on this side of the bar. Just checking for Double J. Don't see her. Priest that has melee combat skills.
Oh. Oh.
You haven't seen a belt around here anywhere, have you?
Oh.
Trying to keep a spot on the slot on the... I'm sorry. Trying to keep a slot on the roster open for our Julia Jaggerheart. But I'm just not seeing her.
Huh?
And of course, the second I fill it with someone else, she'll pop up. Let's do sitting negotiations. We'll send out wolf spawn. We're gonna need some social. We got a general purpose person that'll help all those numbers. And we'll send our land pirate out as well. And then we need somebody good on the combat side. Yeah, I think our shaman's a good way to go. Sitting negotiations. The merchant orders a drink, slurring your complaints. Stupid rock troll sitting on the road like that. It's a mountain pass. I can't get through if he doesn't move. So how am I supposed to deliver my goods? "16 miles away. Let's do this." A large blank panther stalking the party. The heroes split up and circle around the panther to strike first. The hunted becomes the non-hunted. His back knobbled with pebbles and boulders, the rock troll takes up the entire pass when sitting on the road. "Comfiest spot I've found in the whole land," he says. Oh boy. It's gonna take a team of negotiators to get through to this guy. We'll open up with aggressive. See if that gives us a little baseline that we can use with a precision argument afterwards. Just enough to get it done. If you think that spot's comfortable, you should try the grassy hill 2 valleys over. After extolling the virtues of the hill at great length, the cut purse convinces the rock troll to give it a try. The party stops for a short break in the bend of the trail. Okay. Murloc the Mysterious just taken up stage. She's looking for a volunteer from the audience. Okay, sometimes this works out, sometimes it doesn't. We're gonna roll it. Hey, we gained 1 level of illusion. Could see how the trick is done. Forge onward, and we're right back at the tavern. Done. And we gained a level of illusion. On this side, we were trying to track down Grusilla's mother. Turned out it was a step along the path to finding her, because now the person we thought was going to be Grusilla's mother was a person who told us where we could find someone who could tell us where Grusilla's mother was. Friendship Festival. We've seen that a few times. You're hurting me, he yells angrily. Alright. Should be able to knock this one out. Catrice sends the merchant swirling to the ground with a powerful shove. Steal is illegal, but bullying is a dangerous game because there's always someone better at it than you. Catrice, our honorable paladin, gains level 1 intimidation. In the distance, the hero spots a large burlap sack sitting in the middle of the road. Sounds like a trick to me. A bag of gold. Unfortunately, the sack is full of dusty radishes. And we make it back. The meeting was a trap. Fortunately, Gru and the others could handle it. Hammer of Last Stand and some rugged boots. We should probably buy a few things. And let's open up those doors. And Grusilla? Nope. Cat. Leveling up. And our survivalist leaders are really making a play today, getting lots of skill points up. Let's see. Nice round 20 in leadership sounds good. And then we'll just give you a little subtlety. I still don't see Julia Jaggerheart in here.
Huh?
You won't believe, but a tree told me this rumor. Drusilla believes the best way to find her sister is by returning to the village where they split up as children. All right.
Huh?
Let's see if we can get this corner nice and soused. Oh, not if you're going to roll a 3 on a 95% chance. Guess that bard had one too many. You doing okay over there?
Huh?
Another wonderful day. Let's go ahead. Well, yeah, assuming Drusilla can keep running, let's go back to the beginning. Let's see where we are here. Wolfspawn can help you out. We need some mind. Who's close to leveling? Tactician's close to leveling. We'll try to bring you. And then we need our mind guy, I think. There we go. That's looking pretty good. Let's go forth. Best way to find her sister is by returning to the village where they split up as children. So Drusilla's mother had many daughters, but she was cursed and believes that one of her children is going to kill her, so she has been killing all of her daughters ever since. Drusilla, being one of those daughters who escaped, is looking to save one of her known daughters to be alive. Drusilla seems apprehensive as they approach the village. My mother likely has agents here. She knows we're looking for Gruta. We're gonna keep this on the conservative side. We're gonna win. We're gonna get out of there. Well, that wasn't so bad. Drusilla discovered that her sister was hidden away in the village of Orthacelis as a child to protect her from the murderous mother. I believe she's still there. All right, made some progress. Really hoping today is the day that we find Jade Jagged Heart. Stocks are looking pretty good. A little short on nether wine. It's expensive, but let's have it on its way before we run out. What do we have? Oh yeah, our tactician. Thinking maybe we split it. We'll get strategy and more leadership. Still no Julia Jaggerheart.
Huh?
I need to reach my sister before my mother's assassins do. Who's with me? We're all gonna be with you. Look at how far this finger bends now. Is that normal? I knew I should have stopped while I could. Oh! Juliana Jaggerheart, finally. Combat and survival. Level 3, so would have been stronger relatively if we picked her up when we were originally got that quest. Oh, wow. Roll a 1. Well, I'm ready to hire you, so let's do it. Guess she's not ready for me yet. Want to see her on the list over here. Orcish Weapon Master. Got it. All right, we got Drusilla. She's gotta go, which is fine. Let's bring a doctor with us. And now we need a mind guy. Who's our mind guy gonna be? Who's closer to leveling up? Stab Fist. I like our odds. Let's go forth. I need to reach my sister before the assassins. How far? Ooh, this is a 50-mile journey. This is going to be a multi-video resolution. They're demanding money from me at Spear Point. Don't you know we're on an epic quest here? I brought a buckleberry pie along for the journey. Someone argues that appleberry is better, but we got pie. The argument ends abruptly when Thai smashes the pie into Urgrim's face. Rest or not rest? Oh, show must go on. We can join. Oh. Thai flubs his line, stumbles over props, causing the audience to boo and throw vegetables. He's embarrassed, retreats backstage. He lost a lot of spirit. Probably should have just stayed focused. We've got an important quest here. Probably shouldn't stop to give performances in the park. Let's at least get there. As the party approaches, Drusilla looks uncharacteristically nervous. Do you think she'll remember me? Of course. The adventurers arrive just in time to intercept the assassin. Drusilla cleaves him in two, and the Marrowsucker sisters are reunited at long last. Oh, we're heading back. A small group of mage college students fling fire and ice at the swarm of giant bugs converging on them. To battle! Whoa! After the battle, the mage casts a series of enchantment spells on the party as thanks. Drusilla gain protection. Oh, protection. Improve survivalism, improve combat, protection, survivalism, combat. Okay. That was a lot of positive mojo. I think we're gonna call it, though. We'll see where we are after the save. How about that autosave, huh? I am a little worried about this. This shouldn't take this long, but let me pause. I'll see what happens when we get back. Give me a second. Okay, so this is the joy of early access. The game crashed, and it crashed before it saved Sister Act, so we're going to have to run that again real quick. Let's see how different it is this time in this fork of reality. Heroes find a chalice sitting upon a carved altar. Well, it's already different. I've heard of this. Protection for all. A number of jugglers appear around the party while they're passing. $100 gold to earn a new recipe for the tavern. Yeah, let's attend the cook-off. Grusilla and company acquire a recipe for 1 goblin goulash, a warm, hearty concoction that's sure to please even the most discerning of palates. The cracked remains of 4 giant scorpions litter the road ahead. A fresh trail of blood leads into the bushes. Doug became a medic. With no healer in the crew, Doug tries to remember a few first aid basics he learned as a child. Once he starts working, it all comes back to him and the guards are patched up in short order. Yeah, I did change the party. We went from 2 medics to no medics. That's my fault. But now we got a new medic skill, so that's good. As the party approaches... Do you think she'll remember me? The adventurers arrive just in time to intercept the assassin. Grusilla cleaves them in 2. Marrowsucker sisters are reunited at long last. Yeah, we just did this one. Durham got level 1 medic again. Did he really get 2 levels of medic? That would be really nice. Looks like goblins. We better double up the watch tonight. Okay. We made it back. Technically, we made it back to the end. We're still waiting for everybody else to make it back. Let's buy a little bit down here. Okay, we're definitely going to call it while we've got a clean save happening. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.